nitro, my flow, nice clothes, like whoa.
My posse's on Broadway.
Like whoa. Like whoa.
Let me show you something.
Tonight I'ma let you be the captain. Tonight I'ma let you do your thing, yeah. Tonight I'ma let you be a rider. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, babe. Tonight I'ma let it be fire. Tonight I'ma let you take me higher. Tonight, baby, we could get it on, yeah. We could get it on, yeah. Do you like it, boy? Want, what you want, give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want, nah, nah. Come on, boy, boy, can you get it up? Come on, boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, yeah, baby, yeah, take it, love it. Come on, boy, boy, can you get it up? Come on, boy, boy, is you big enough? Take it, yeah, baby, yeah, take it, love it. Come on, boy, 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 boy.
Y'all can't deny it, I'm a fucking rider.
Come on, boy, 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 boy.
Y'all can't deny it, y'all can't deny it.
Come on, boy, 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 boy.
Y'all can't deny it, I'm a fucking rider.
Come on, boy, 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 boy.
You don't wanna fuck with me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Guess who's back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot spot,
Yeah.
boy, y'all.
That's right.
Doing right,
Yeah.
Star World.
Yo.
Catch me at the hot spot, got fox, got plots at the bar, y'all, all night. I pop, is it alright? Show you right, you can't stop it, this is our world. Me and my girls, you catch me at the hot spot, got fox, got plot at the bar, y'all, all night. I pop, is it alright? Show you right, you can't stop it, this is our world. Me and my girl, yeah.
Lean back, come on. I said my niggas don't dance, you just pull up a pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back, come on. Come on, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come on, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come on, put your hands up. Put your hands up. On to the next, got money in my pocket. Put your hands up if the night you try rock it.
Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl. Drop it low, girl.
All the single ladies, 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 all the single ladies. Put your hands up in the club, just up. I'm doing my own little thing. You decided to dip, and now you wanna trip 'cause another brother noticed me. I'm up on him, he up on me. Don't give him any attention. Just cry my tears, get 3 good years. You can't bring that at me. 'Cause if you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it. Don't give me what you say that he want it. If you like it, then you should've put a ring on it.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. My hands are frozen. I don't know what I'm
Hello,
doing.
motherfucker.
Hello, Doc, because OBS has updated and everything is working and everything's the same. It's just like I can't tell. Certain things have moved around slightly, and my like natural instinct to look at certain things are not where they're supposed to be or not where they are anymore. And I'm like, that's cool. Thanks, OBS. All good. But yes, hello, welcome, hi Di, hi Doc. I'm pretty sure I said that, but I don't know. We're continuing with hello Bubbles, hello. We're continuing with Disco Elysium because it's a Tuesday. Some of us have had long weekends, some of us have not. I literally just woke up. Then you get a nice soft wake up with like podcast time as like we do more storytelling, which yeah. It's just story time. That's all it is. It's also gotten to like cold enough that I am officially I am that emote of pure blanketed coziness. I have my reading socks on. I'm under one of my throw blankets. I have a cup of hot water. Yes, it's a cup of hot water. It's not tea. It's not like lemon. It's literally just water that has been in a kettle and in a mug. And yeah, I have a heater on me as well, but it's super low because I'm in layers. I believe in layers before I turn on heater. But yeah, it's cozy times. We're gonna continue this because we just like to be warm. But summary of what happened last time, if we care, or if we care / you weren't here, or not able to. I don't even think I've uploaded the VOD of the last part yet. My bad. We actually I told myself I needed my notepad, and yet here I am having left it to the side there. Anyways, we have our suspects for the hanged body. I don't even know if we can consider, there's my pen. I don't even know if we can consider them suspects when they pretty much outright confess to having hanged the body. Yeah, the union workers, I think there was 2, 4, 6, 7 of them. And there was an 8th set of footsteps. There were 7 union workers and an unknown 8th set of footprints at the scene of the crime. And the 7 that were there and identifiable straight up just admitted to like, yeah, we did it. He deserved it. And I was like, oh, okay, that's easy, but now we just need evidence. And I'm like, okay. And we also don't know, we are not confirmed that the 8th one was the girl that was lying to us being the gardener, but that's fine, that's okay. We'll get evidence anyways. And like, we have to meet someone, I don't know, there's a bunch of things. But I have a lot of side quests, I remember that. Shit ton of side quests, and now we just need to actually gather evidence. And I am weak. I am falling apart. I mean, I was falling apart in the first place, but I'm falling apart even more now. I believe the sound is okay because I don't think I've changed it from last time, but if I need to turn it up, let me know. I have it low-ish for me, so anyways, every time we do this, we gotta check what the fuck we need to do. Yeah. Today is not Wednesday, right? Anyhow. We need to... We're not gonna bother with that shit. We were supposed to help with this house, were we not? After 9 o'clock. We are still in the morning. Joyce is rich and willing to end. Ah, Jesus Christ! I don't even know if that was die. I get it. Was it like because oh. My heart. It's just like the phasmal breath. It's just like, it's so subtle. Oh, hi, Pirata. Oh, Addy, you're so... Oh, Addy, you're so fun, you blow my mind. Oh no, I can't do the rest. It's just like I saw the words and like the song went in my head and like Hey Mickey is so catchy. It's like I had to do it. I hate that I had to do it. It was instinct. But yeah, the Phasmo breath gets to skin. Like, it makes my heart drop. It's like the ICU and the Phasmo just like heart rates plummet to the ground. Or like the heart rate skyrockets so high, but like everything else just stops and like, I got the reference? Of course I got the reference! But yes, hello, pirata, hello. My bad. You're not apologizing. You're happy with your choices. You wouldn't have changed them. It's fine. If I hated it that much, I would not have put them on there. Ugh. But yeah, of course I get the reference. I mean, okay, so apart from being old, I say that so begrudgingly. I don't know why. But like, apart from being old, like, music is fun. Music transcends time. So like, I like a lot of songs. Also, Hey Mickey got covered. The original song from the 80s, I believe it was, got covered again in the late 90s, early 2000s for Bring It On. And so it was like very much like on the radar for like, it went from like Gen Xers to like millennials so easily. It's also such a catchy song. Like, why would you want to like, just the vibes. Anyways, oh, I should actually like pay attention to what I want to do. Okay, I can't remember who's Joyce. There's something she wants to do. You just have to present her with the badge to hear it. Okay, right. I need my badge. Addy cover song? No. I mean, no. We're more likely going to get like bedtime story readings from me on my Ko-fi than cover songs. I already tried her to get that. I already tried to get her to do karaoke. Yeah, I can confirm. Doc, prior to this very stream, is trying to convince me to do karaoke this week, and I'm just like, nah, bruh. I mean, if I'm pretty sure, okay, this is not an actual thing, but if you have the time and if you're bored enough, Doc, if you want to go search through our chat, our DMs, and like literally just search up karaoke, like how many times you bring it up, like that's as many times as it's come up in conversation, and how many times I've said no. Because no. I have not much else to add other than like, just no. Oh, all the time? Yeah, it's like every other day you bring it up. It'll work one of these days. I literally told you. Okay, I've also told stream when we'll have the karaoke stream. And it has no date. It's a TBD, but it's so far from now. But singing is so fun. I agree. That's why I sing to myself all the time prior to stream, while I'm cleaning, while I'm doing the laundry, while I'm cooking. Actually, while I'm cooking, I don't really do that as much. But like, yeah, like it happens. This is, oh my god, money. Hello, I didn't realize I could reach that. Oh my god. But like we'll get there. How about if we keep donating money until you promise to do a karaoke stream? I'm not gonna promise. I'm literally just gonna say it. There will be a karaoke stream. Just like far from now. And when I mean far from now, I mean like it's foreseeable future. It's just like I don't have an actual date.
The door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced.
So like you don't have to pressure me. I mean it's gonna happen. I'm going to be drinking. I'm going to have pre-drunk for the karaoke stream. I'm going to be drinking during the karaoke stream, and yeah. That's like yeah. I could do sober, but at the same time like nah. It's more fun when I've been drinking. I won't be drunk. I'll be drinking. Bubbles, you gotta help me convince her to do a karaoke stream. Why? Like, Bubbles has already been trying. I'll join you. Fuck yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, regardless if someone's in VC with me or not, with the Discord delay, I just don't want to subject everyone to the Discord delay. you're all gonna sing in front of your computers. I'm hoping y'all are gonna sing in front of your monitors because like that is the joy of this. We're gonna suffer together, and your own singing will drown out my horrendous singing. Thank you. That being said, because I've been like wearing my headphones a lot at work and putting on like not songs, but like my specific music, a playlist. And I've been kind of left alone, and I feel like I'm alone in my corner. I've like corner of where I'm working. I have accidentally started to sing to myself every once in a while, and people come around the corner, it's just like, "Are you singing?" And I'm just like, "Oh shit!" It's like subconscious at this point, just to like. I hear music, and it's either humming is fine. I constantly hum, but like the actual singing is like, "Oh shit." I'm just down for whatever Addy wants to do. Thanks, Di, for being very supportive. I appreciate it so much. That sounded really sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. Sorry, I've never done karaoke before, so I can't join. I don't expect people to join. You'll just sing to yourselves while I'm like vibing and blowing your eardrums out and sounding very tone deaf. Okay, I lie. I say I'm tone deaf. I purposely choose to be tone deaf sometimes. Because it's just fun to be bad. Pressured with the threat of money. I don't want to take your guys' money. I'm just here for good time and good vibes.
You're back. Good.
Oh yeah, this is Joy's. Okay. But no, the karaoke will happen. Karaoke will happen. It's more fun to sing. There we go. It's more fun to sing badly. I know, I agree. So like this is why when I'm drunk I won't care because like yes. But like okay, my problem is like the singing. I wasn't trained per se to sing. I was in choir. I regret so much of that decision. So like there are notes that I can hit and I know, and sometimes I don't, and I'm just like, why? And I want to restart, but I can't because of stubbornness. You're goddamn right. I'm gonna sing along. Fuck yeah, we're all gonna sing along. And the thing is like I also will play non-English songs, which is interesting. Like I have a very international music collection, so the music ends up being karaoke ends up being internet. I'll try to. Maybe we'll do one English and then one like non-English, or we'll do like one English, one and one like English and non-English because like I have too many songs. I tried to sing in a talent show before in middle school. Never again. Oh, I would never do anything for a talent show. Nope. I've heard horrible horror stories about that, and I'm just like, no, thanks. But I mean, all the power to you. That takes confidence to do in the first place. So like, bravo, man. Even if you felt like it was shit, and if you got made fun of, I'm so sorry. But like, you went there, you did it, and that's more than most people can say about themselves. Oh, Bubbles did too? Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry, you guys. Support your decisions. Anyhow, Joyce. You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Okay. Tell me about this alleged drug trafficking. Thank you.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Drugs.
Shit, yeah, baby. It's the party pipeline. Why would you want to shut that down?
Oh. Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal?
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
Should I get ready for work? Yes! Yes, you should. You know you're gonna make it back to work in time to me continuing the stream. So yes. Thank you for the resub, Val. Thank you. Big number. It is. We're climbing up on the double digits. We're coming up to a year. It's like I'm so. Oh. But thank you for the resub and the continued support. Thank you.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Why are you trying to shut down the party? The party pipeline.
I assure you, officer, these are not the sort of parties you'd want to attend.
She has no idea what kind of parties you've been to.
And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable.
So we're gonna hit them while they're moving. Okay.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
I'm gonna get ready for work and barely on time. Yo, yeah, don't pull a me where you're constantly late. Could be on time. Funny enough, I say that, and I've been on time for stream, and I was a little early for work today. So, yes, be good. Arrive a little early for work so you can settle in, not rush, make your coffee, and you can tell people to fuck off because you haven't started and your shift hasn't started yet. I love doing that. It's great. As if I ever do it. Just saying. It's a good option. Ooh, it's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
She pauses, looking to the sea.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
The only person I'm gonna tell her to F off is that slob of a coworker. Yo, okay, you know what? They also deserve it. Because, like, if you're in a shared workstation or shared common area and you leave it a mess, you are not respecting the rules of a common area. Everyone else is keeping it clean and tidy, and here you... Okay, you know what? You tell them off regardless. What proof do you have that the union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would confide
We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching.
The two might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Okay, I made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
Oh, we will take this case. Probe the drivers, see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
You're giving me days? Yes, bless you.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
She takes another long sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. Ooh, wait a minute, this is weird. You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
What do you mean? I know what it is. What do you mean, archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
She raises her brow. Caillou? I thought we were in Revachol.
We are, and the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Okay, she's sounding hostile, I'm sorry.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
There are a lot of dogs here today. One of them will not stop barking. Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name. A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name. I don't want to push her. Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft, a 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
She taps on the side of the boat and makes a hollow sound.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I don't know, feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
God damn it, Kim.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Thank you for the hydrate, dog. Thank you. Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two Insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
Still need to see a license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little known fact among us law officials.
Makes sense, I guess. I mean, look at me. Okay, what? Okay, forget the stupid Wayfarer Act. I had another question.
About the boat?
I think I have a hand on the boat thing.
Good.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead.
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes. How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Pizza? Yo, what kind of pizza? What kind of pizza? What's on the pizza? Because, okay, I've actually been having a craving for pizza, but I'm like, I don't want to order a pizza because I should not order a pizza. It's not, no, trying to behave. Pepperoni linguica? Yo! I mean, I would like some, like, more veggies. Personally, that's just the one I want. That's just what I've been craving. I like, yeah. But like, pepperoni's so good. It's like, it's so basic, it's so cheap, but pepperoni's so classic. Except for like cheap pepperoni where it like becomes a cup and holds all the grease and like, pass. What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
No, I don't like those grease bomb pepperonis. I know, they're super cheap. They're like... So I feel like those the cheap pepperonis that we're talking about are really good when they're still on the stick. Like just fresh pepperonis sliced on a charcuterie board. They're perfectly fine. They're not the greatest, but they're perfectly fine. The moment you put them on the pizza, they don't cook as well because they shouldn't be. And like, oh, no. Nah.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
Forget it. I wanted to ask something else, but that's it. I like it.
Then you might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
Oh, I like how we're calling this communism. No. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Personally, I don't think it has the same pizzazzo as every worker, a member of the board.
What exactly do they mean by it, though? What's the demand?
It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal. Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
And tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Say nothing.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Ooh, there's two. Wait, there are two of them?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Oh, that's shitty.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Hello, Amerny. Hello, hello. Welcome. Good morning. Is it morning? It's afternoon? It's afternoon. Good afternoon. How is the training for the tournaments going? Also, there's the Tekken 8 character. What's her name? What's her name? Oh my god. She's so hot. She's so hot. I love her. I'm so simple. Reina. Yeah, Reina. She's so okay. So, side tangent, everyone. Tekken 8 has a new female character, Reina. Oh my god, she's fantastic. I was watching the clips of her potential for fighting, and I'm like, oh my god, she's so good. She's so great. I lost the tournament. Oh, well. I mean, you can only get better from here, right? Yeah, so there's so many tournaments, and each one's just practice for the next one. So we get good. 65 out of 100 choice. Excuse you. I'm sorry. That's better than like a lot of people. So like that's, yeah, bravo. We're just gonna keep climbing up. Keep going. Keep going. Gamba. Nah, you're good, man. Better than I would have done. And better than a lot of us would do. So, good job, Amer. 65 ain't bad, but like you will get there. You will podium one of these days. I've played. Did I play against you? I don't think I played against you. You're good, man. You're good. What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Debardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Debardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
I'm participating in another small tourney next 2 weeks. Yeah! Okay. Hopefully I can push it a bit more there. Fuck yeah! I believe you can! You can do it. You can do it. And like, all these small tourneys are just like, even if you don't do as well as you anticipate, you get to size up competition. I'm sorry. Like I did scouting for like I was that like assistant that like often scouted, and I was just like, let's understand your technique and like size you up and understand your weak spots and what you focus on and how to go counter it. I am that person. Like it's great. You need a person on your side about that. So small attorneys let you practice as well as scout the competition, and I'm here for it. And it's so much strategy, and I love it. So you do great. I like you'll do more than like where you in the ratio and where you placed. You'll do better. I believe it. Also, like you've done so much. You've placed really well before, so like you're fine.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
Can't wait to play against you when Tekken 8 releases. Oh, I don't think my computer, my potato can run Tekken 8, so I'm just like waiting for it. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, one day when I upgrade the computer, we'll play it. So it's a lot. It's gonna be a long time for now, or like not a long time, but like a while from now. Don't worry, you'll kick my ass like an older brother should. It's fine. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things.
Of course, officer.
One more thing. You said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Eh?
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter.
Nah, I trust you, little one. If I can beat our big bro, you can to me. Nah! I also pretty sure canonically I am the littlest one out of, not just the youngest one. I'm pretty sure I'm the littlest one out of all the siblings. Nah. I mean, yeah, you can kick Zal's ass. I cannot beat either of you. Nah, Zal will kick my ass too. It's fine.
The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things...
I'm there for
happen
fun.
around Claire's.
It's okay.
Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos.
Better not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
I've got some more questions about reality.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Going back to work, see ya. Bye, Amor. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of the day at work, and hopefully you have a good evening as well. Take care of yourself. Bye. Ooh, I have so many questions. Ooh. Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Mm-hmm. And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before. As a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province. A workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned a sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes, we're on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic.
Vast, lukewarm, and unknowable, flowing in and out of sight.
What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
As if it's self-explanatory, beyond patriotism, a fact.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay. Who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest.
This just gives the weight of the city so much depth and I love it.
By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're in an unimportant place of an important place.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about
She points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Look towards the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Where are we?
We are where we are.
Oh.
I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
She watches you closely as you scan the horizon.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Monsieur will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Fine.
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
You're right, Lieutenant. I'll continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Why not? I eat all my candy. Oh, I eat most of my candy all at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
What is that? Point to Cindy the skull.
The girl in the old lady rags.
Yeah.
Looks like a sullen and rebellious member of a teen infraculture.
Infraculture?
Yes, you and I belong to the supraculture. We're common, the herd. The music on the radio, the food in the chain restaurant, those are all too popular for the girl in the old lady rags.
Thank you for the stretch, Doc. Thank you.
She prefers a fantasy world, an infraculture with its own dress code and vernacular. It is an illusion, I'm afraid. There is no refuge from the supraculture.
Understand everything. Okay, now explain the same thing, but to a child.
Young people who dye their hair funny colors and wear old people's clothes are stupid, and their little rebellion is self-defeating.
I feel called out?
All right. What next?
Rude. Let's do this. What is...
6 kilometers southwest in the Valley of Dogs, Junior Officer Chad Tilbrook takes aim at a rabid black dog licking its wounds in the grass. To his left, his partner, Emil Mullins, whispers, "You heard what happened to Tequila Sunset in Martinez?" "Yes, he lost his mind," Tilbrook answers, fingers on the trigger. "Don't worry, Emil." He pulls it out slowly. Slowly now. He'll find it again. We always do.
What am I?
You? You're an officer of the RCM.
She says energetically. The Revachol Citizens Militia?
Preciso mundo.
Good. And what is the Revachol Citizens Militia?
Nothing more nor less than the de facto law enforcement body of post-revolutionary Revachol, Detective.
Yes, we are the Revachol Citizens Militia.
You said de facto.
Yes, that means not de jure. The RCM acts in what is poetically called the twilight of international law, both at the behest of the coalition government and to its chagrin.
Ooh, what do you mean?
The RCM's responsibilities are defined by the Emergency, Wayfarer and Aliments Acts, 3 pieces of legislation keeping the city in a, let's be honest, laissez-faire stasis to the benefit of foreign capital.
All 3 are good to know when we are out policing.
So, I'm basically going to avoid the subject and ask the next question in this line of inquiry.
Truly moralist of you. The coalition government would applaud you for staying out of politics. And yet,
Thank you for the hydrate, Pirata. Thank you.
there's nothing basic about your role, Detective. It's true that the RCM keeps everything the way our seemingly permanent provisional rulers like it.
She leans in. Hello, Dante. Hello. How you doing? How's it going? It's going stellar. I'm cozy and in like warm things, and we're just reading our little visual novel / RPG game, Disco Elysium, and we're just having our cozy weekdays. Our regular weekly podcast has returned.
Yet, on the other hand, I know these people. I deal with them daily. Let me tell you, dear, they are not fans of you.
Well, I hope you've been doing well, Dante. It's been a while. But I see you've been streaming well, streaming strong, and surviving work. Why?
The post-revolutionary decade was a disaster for the coalition government. Revachol in the 20s was hell, especially on the west side of the river. Gang warfare, a botched privatization scheme, a nuclear pile meltdown.
That's great. I need to play this. Fuck yeah, you do. It's a great game. I love the artwork. The voice acting's amazing. It's so colored, the best way to say it, because everyone's got a different accent, got different tones, and like the personalities come through. And again, I just love it. I mainly bought this game like ages ago because of the art style, and it was on sale. But like mostly because of the art style, and I was just like, RPG, pretty art, I'm in, and like I regret nothing.
They called it the International Zone because no nation wanted to claim responsibility. The RCM restored peace where the coalition failed. A true blue citizens' initiative. They will never forgive you.
That's somewhat of an exaggeration. In reality, ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement. Revacholians get to keep the peace in Revachol, and the coalition doesn't have to worry about it. Anyway, sorry to intrude. Please continue.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Ooh!
Permit me to conclude with this. Who you are, to me, is the police. The only legitimate law enforcement authority in Revachol. And if those authorities drink so hard they need help recalling the basic terms of reality, well, I'm here to help.
She bows and smiles. I don't trust that. Anyways, that's all for now.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
Thank you. That's all for now. We'll come back to you later.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
Ooh. Ooh, that's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep... Oh, yeah, that's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here.
The air suddenly feels calmer, more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you.
The artwork is very pretty. It's been on my list, just haven't picked it up, but I'm selling you on it. Yo! Like, okay. Apart from, like... So... If you like voice visual novels, again, everyone's got their own voice, everyone's got their own tone, their own attitude. It's great. And it's read really well and voice acted really well. And obviously the fact that internal monologue is also voiced, it's scary. Art style speaks for itself. There are actual consequences to your choices, and it's hard to go back and refix them and fix your the choices of consequences. And it's just like it's a classic RPG puzzle game. It's so well, yeah, it's well written. The world is well written. You think you discover a lot of something, and then you find more of it, more to discover in like the underground or like a back door, or like there's so much. Yeah, it's a strong recommend for like if you like RPGs, if you just like well-written, story-driven games, Disco Elysium. Yes, 100%. Mind you, if you're not so much like a visual novel just clicking between choices and you want to actually do things, this is not the game for you. But if you like the visual novel, click through your choices, yes. My only complaint is there's a lot of reading. Yeah, it's a lot of reading. Again, if you like visual novels, this is for it. But yeah, it's heavy reading. If you're not a reader, this is not it. But the nice thing is it reads to you. So you just have to remember to make the choices.
It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
First, where's this Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
That's an honorable goal.
It is, isn't it? History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
But what about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future.
Yes, it does.
You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What a fucking joke.
This sounds mega boring. Count me out.
What you want is immaterial. The Kingdom of Conscience is coming, whether you like it or not. Only very slowly.
Okay, thanks, bro. Anyhow, gotta level up. We have things. Ooh, what should we actually up? I mean, I feel like endurance hasn't come up too much. These things have come up a whole lot. I can't level you up. I can level you up. Thank you. Get a reality to keep asking Joyce questions. Okay, so we do have more questions. We know that. What? What? Is this the one I wanted? Ah. Oh, wait, what? What? What can I internalize? Or what, huh? Thank you for the hydrate, doc. Thank you. Wait, what can I internalize? What? Am I not allowed? Do I not? What? Are you just telling me these are completed? Mother chucker. Like, huh? Can I not unlock? Fine. Okay, what did I pick up here? Mirror? Mirror is in the house, but okay. Where is that? Where is that? Is that the bookstore? Hello, Simba. Hello, hello. Welcome. Disco Addylium. Sorry, it's the best I got. I mean, that actually kind of works out really well. Disco Addylium. I hate that that works. Like, it sounds like a word. I sound like a drug. And I'm okay with that? But hello, hello, how you doing? How's your day been going? I hope it's been fine. I hope you're warm. Because I'm not. I mean, I'm warm right now. Because layers, but... You are... Okay, that sounds weird. You are a drug. Disco Cutesium. No! What? Oh no, okay. I'm sorry for what I started. No! I mean, okay, where am I going? I need to go with the tree. It's been tiring and absolutely not. It's minus 83 in the goofy north. Okay, not minus 83. Minus 8 Celsius. Oh my god. My brain. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't want to know which part of the goofy north you're in because I'm in the part of the goofy north that's still in the positive, and I'm kind of like chilly-ish. Mainly because I'm weak. Hello, Vani. Hello, hello. I hope your morning went well. I hope you're having a splendid start of the afternoon. I hope you are eating well. Hello. Hey, doctor, prescribe me some Addies. Yo, I sound like a drug. I sound like a drug. I love this and I hate this at the same time because oh, yes. I need some Addies too. Yo. I mean, I feel like, okay, if me as a drug, what would it be like? I ate and it was a busy morning. A good busy or a bad type of busy? I hope it was a good busy. But you're here to vibe? Oh, good. This is always here to vibe. It's podcast time, so it's always good vibe time. Addy as a drug would be a fever dream. I mean, would it be a psychedelic? I don't think it'd be a psychedelic. Share the above zero weather, please. Does that mean I need to go lower in temperature if I give you some of the positive degrees? Because I don't know how I feel about going... Hang on, let me actually check. Okay. I'm just need to make a point here. Hello, weather. Because I think it's like 4? Yeah, it's 4 degrees here. For those who don't work in Celsius, we are working in Celsius, like, because that is I only understand Celsius. Hello? Are you making noise? Jeez. Cause oh my god, say comfy, baby. I have these things called reading socks on, and like they're these really thick, you're not meant to walk around in type of socks. They have like the fake wool type of feeling inside, and they're actually knitted, not full wool, but wool mix socks. They're so comfortable. And then I also have a throw blanket on under, and my heater is rotating around. So I'm cozy. But like 4 degrees isn't bad until the wind comes, and then it's a different story. The wind is then not my friend. The wind's not my friend. But like, yeah, it's not bad. But like, if I give you if I give you some of the positive degrees, if I go down, I will give you 2 to get you to -6 because I don't want to go down to 0. I don't want to be at 0 when it's the middle of November. Thank you. Wait. You take an Addy in Florida and your conscious returns in 72 hours and you are in Chile? Oh my god. Addy as a drug would be a stimulant that predisposes you to arson. Yeah, and that's how you end up in Florida, and 72 hours later you're in Chile and you don't remember those 72 hours. Yo, you take an Addy and suddenly you're discovering Atlantis. I actually kind of want... Yeah, okay, so... am I... I'll take it. Okay, I give you 2 degrees. But stay cozy, stay warm, because -8, I'm hoping it hasn't snowed too much, and I'm hoping it hasn't rained, so the snow doesn't become ice, and I'm hoping there's not much wind chill for where you're at. And like, yeah, stay cozy. Maybe an Addy is a miracle drug and it'll help grandma walk again. I feel like... Nah, I think it was just... I feel like it's a low-key upper. I feel like I would be a low-key upper. Like, it would just be enough to, like, make your mood be, like, pleasant without, like, giving all the side effects of, like, your heart rate going crazy and, like, you then being super hyper and wanting to do, like, a million things. Like, it's just, like... It makes you want to actually... I say it makes you want to get up in the day, and I'm just like, no, Addy doesn't want to get up in the day. Addy doesn't like to get out of bed. I have made my desk so comfortable that it's like a bed. I have fallen asleep on my couch because it's so comfortable. I can fall asleep in 3 different places prior to actually getting to my coffin. So I feel like it's a mental stimulant. I'll take that. Some other effects, you become super cute. Yo, okay. I think I need to take some, I say my own drugs. I will take some Addies. I will like to be... I'm not going to say it because it's going to start a whole chain and I'm not going to do it. Pop an Addy before bed and get a good night's rest. Fuck yeah! Yeah, it would like mentally stimulate you and then you would have like the best fucking sleep ever. And you might not have a full 8 hours, but you would have a solid like 6 hours sleep of like pure like ease, breeze, no dreams, no nightmares, no like anxieties running through. And just, oh my god, I think I need to take one of my own drugs because if there's no anxieties, give me. Wind chill's the downside of living beside one of the lakes. Ooh, I'm sorry. I mean, I live by the ocean. I'm not right by the ocean, but like I live in a city by the ocean, so like wind chill is a whole thing I completely understand. And like my umbrella is rendered useless because wind. But I'm starting to sound like a really good drug right now that I kind of want in on. Merch idea number 12, some candies, mints in the form of medicine are called Addies. Yo, that's a... I feel like I need to make all of this merch in like a sample form of myself and see how many heads it turns. And if it turns enough heads, I'm just like, here you go. It's like, let me sell you my drugs. I also don't remember where the fuck I'm going. At least the ocean provides temperature control. Does it? I mean, okay, yeah, it does provide some temperature control, but it provides temperature control while giving you so much fucking wind. It's great. It's not great, but it's great. Inland lakes just start throwing random temperatures at you. Yeah. And then you have random bacteria infestations in them too. Randomly sometimes. Sometimes depending on the lake. Yeah. We can make a black market of Addies and TwitchCon as a meme. I will rally everyone that's able to come to TwitchCon and be like, shh, so, would you like some Addies? And like that, yo, it'd be, yes. That would be me. You know why these sleeves cover my hands? It's because that's how this is where they store them. And it keeps my hands warm. It keeps my fingerprints off of the evidence, and it's a good storage space, let alone I'm in a hoodie, so hoodie's got like, great pockets. Like, yo. This is actually a really good idea. Like, IRL, it's a great idea. Merchant or not, it's like, yeah. Hell yeah, pockets. Hey, you know what's up. I mean, okay. I will go off any day about freaking pockets because women's pockets. Women's clothing's pockets. Women's clothing pockets. There we go. It's like, it's a thing. Interrogate the drivers. Okay, we will interrogate the drivers. Like, I'd say, can confirm I've been on the receiving end of a pocket rant. Yeah, okay, so some women's clothes are actually getting a little better, thankfully. Oh, it's new and it gets suddenly darker. Jesus. We'll talk to you mañana. But like, hoodies are like the exception just because hoodies are meant to be loose and they're kind of tailored after the men's style, even if they're women's hoodies. But pants, horrendous.
All I'm wondering, man.
Oh, you have nothing new for me. No. I mean, potentially. Because, like, jeans are the worst. Denim pants, you're definitely getting knocking pockets. Jackets, barely usable pockets. Unless you have a huge-ass coat, you're not getting much pocket. I'll talk to you later. We'll talk to the other drivers. Dress pants? Actually, dress pants have okay pockets. They don't hold my phone because the moment I'm sitting in them, my women's dress pants pockets, they still slip out. But I don't think I've had... Oh, I've had joggers. They were pretty okay. But, like, overall, women's clothing do not have good pockets. The coats, no. Jackets, no. You need a fucking purse. I hate it. They understood how to get us. The real question regarding hoodies is pullover or zip-ups.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
So, okay, I'm a person with... Okay. Because I like oversized hoodies, and a majority of my hoodies are oversized, I like pullovers. Because oversized zip doesn't fit as right, and it doesn't... Some look okay, but it doesn't look the way that it should. It doesn't look as cozy when it's oversized with a zip. Oversized pullovers, so fucking comfortable. I am will be fully engulfed in it, and I'm okay with it. But zip-up hoodies are very convenient, and it's great when you're like, because like I'm only wearing a hoodie in like the really early parts of fall and the really mid to late parts of spring because of just how the weather is. And sometimes I'll wear it on like an early or late summer night because it gets cold at night when the sun's gone. That being said, those are the times I bring a zipped hoodie because it's like if you're too warm, you can have it open so you're still kind of warm, but you get a breeze through. If you're really cold, you zip it up and you're so comfortable. Yeah. But that's why it's like my hoodies in my closet are like 60% of them are pullover and then 40% of them is zip up. So it's like I can't complain. It's like if you have your hair done, a pullover sucks because it fucks up your hair. But yeah, I also layer my hoodies. So sometimes when you have it under a jacket, you need the jacket open, but you can't have a zipped hoodie. You need to have a pullover hoodie because it's just the way the fashion works. If you're wearing it over things, then you have the zipped. It's I have you don't want to see my closet.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers twice.
Where am I?
Oh, she speaks!
Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality. I didn't think I could get her to speak, oh my god.
The smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
She adds with contempt. Wait, what's so bad about the 50s?
The men have small jaws and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of amber?
Where else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
The look she gives you is accusatory. Who is Gabriel Buenguerro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
She shows you the photograph in the lavish amber frame. Gotta be responsible now. Thank you for stopping by, Simba. Thank you for the hydrate, Simba. Thank you. But I hope you are responsible and you have a great evening, a great night, and I hope you get to you've eaten something or drank some water or hydrated. Take care of yourself. But thank you for stopping by. I love Addy's energy so much. What energy? My dying energy. Now. Oh yeah, food. Oh my god. No. I'm sorry. Like nurtrate? Wow, I can't do English. Like I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word I'm trying to make up. But like, yes, get nutrition into you. Speaking energy, I can talk to her all day or listen to her talk. Now, I mean, yeah, when I'm calm. Preach. Okay, so I try to remain calm. I know, like when I get overly excited, I get super loud and hyped up, and like if I'm dying, my voice gets really high pitched, and I don't make audible sounds. But like, yeah, okay, fine. I get the vibes. Yeah. I'm here just for comfy times. We just want to be cozy. But this is also why I'm so sorry to everyone, because I know most of us are here for comfortable times, comfy times, and then all of a sudden I get freaked out. It's like, people are allowed to do their sell redeems. I'm not saying don't. Although I'm saying don't spend your money on me. But like, yeah, this is why I constantly apologize for making everyone lose their hearing when I freak out, because like it's loud. It'd be very loud. My screams, if I actually scream, it's loud. No, you be good as you being you is good enough. We like that. I know. Don't apologize, Vonnie. I tell this to you all the time. It's really like mother, like daughter. Also, I'm pretty sure I told you this, like, yeah. Oh! My god, this is me being dumb. I know Vonnie doesn't stream anymore, Uno Reverse. Vonnie doesn't stream anymore. So, if there's any way that hang on, not any way. There is a way to wish her happy birthday, and it is through Twitter. Just, if you have a Twitter account, like, you don't have to DM her. Just, like, drop her a happy birthday. Just tweet out happy birthday to Vonnie. Because it's not today. It's not tomorrow. It is... It is coming up in the 20th? Is that the exact date? Yeah, it's the 20th. Yeah. Yeah, the 20th is Vonnie's birthday. So, on the 20th, regardless of time zones, start wishing birthdays. Start wishing a Vonnie a happy birthday. I will go back to streaming after I can't afford cat food. Ah! No. Save your sanity. Don't come back. It's fine. Save yourself. But no, I get it. Pet food, human food, all food is so expensive. It's oh. But I wish the floof child would be good. The floof child is good. He deserves to eat noms. You deserve to eat noms. But yeah. Cause no, food is important. Food is a love language. Yeah. I'm mainly hoping he doesn't need any special food, right? Like he doesn't need like very specific food. He can still eat most of the normal stuff, I hope. So you don't have to get extremely expensive cat food. Oh.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
But I do hope everyone has a good time, and we also make this channel cozy times, so we just get comfortable and like can vibe and be yourself and not feel pressure. If and again it's happened a few times. Like we all rant. If you have grievances about how shitty people are, this is exactly the place to be. Picky eater, maybe. Oh, if you want to rant about your picky eater pet child, that's okay too. I feel like all cats are a little picky. Like some like a lot more wet food than dry food, and like some just don't want super wet food and they'll only eat like mostly dry food. But you gotta give them their wet food anyways. It's like, every cat is different, and I'm just like I couldn't ever have a cat. I'm sorry, give me a dog where I'm just like, hey, you want this? Because I don't want it anymore, and they'll be happy. They'll be so happy. You'll be like the bestest friend. You'd be like a miracle to them by offering food. Just look at that. Yeah. That being said, it's also like really hard to take care of pets and expensive. Yeah. I understand. Good. If you don't have children, good for you pet owners, because I could never. Never. Maybe a reptile. I've done aquatic animals, and they're fine. I was okay with my aquatic animals because it was like low key, and I'm just like, yeah, you're cute.
This man's got a hold over her, even 50 years later. You can feel it.
Oh my god, this female driver is going to is me. Like you're so hungover, all these like famous pop stars of the past, and I was like, yes, you're so good looking. Your voice sung to my heart, and I'm like, all yours.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
She leans back, savoring the world she's conjured up. So I take it you were in Mesque when you were young.
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning was perfectly clear. Someone? Are these not your memories?
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not?
A lot of difference.
They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the mine behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow, and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, in Meth, it was a golden age.
Oh, she does the thing like the Spanish does with the Barcelona and the Ibiza is a mezc. Mezc? I'm sorry, that's like I could never do European Spanish. I like some words I can do European Spanish. Some words I do European Spanish. Most of the time I'm just like nope. Right. I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging.
Nah. What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
What if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, Lowman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like bad hand Hermenegildo.
Hermenegildo? Oh my god. Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her thing.
No, she has answers.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Okay, let's change the subject.
A pale dream is what it is.
Ooh, I still don't really understand this whole boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
Okay, what's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already sold on the premise of this boyadero because like it sounds like a typical romantic tragedy that I need to see at the opera, and I'm in. Like it sounds so good. Thank you for the hydrate, doc. Thank you. I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maygrit, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and
Cool.
throws her body in the magma.
That's not where I thought it was going.
He rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
Yeah, that's not where I thought this was going.
You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Show me the soles of your boots.
Now what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
Please, help me out here. It's important.
Please? I think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are not Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't say please.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Now the other one, please.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
There is no aberration in the pattern that you can see. She puts her foot down.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
She's not the odd soul. There are not the boots. These are not... My god, why is it so hard to read? She's not the odd soul. These are not the boots that made the imprints.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. The size is 37.
Well, why didn't you mention so earlier?
The feet of a little girl. They fit well on the pedals.
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Okay, let me ask you something else then.
The woman sways her wrinkled shell back and forth, a strange grin across her face.
Thank you for now.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesque.
Her voice trails off. Ooh, okay, that's Kim. Ah! Autosave. Okay, who's the third driver? Him? Because that's the only one I could think of.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
You seem like a man who knows about drugs.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know?
Ayo.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Just be straight with him.
Ooh, let me be straight with you. I'm trying to figure out who's smuggling drugs out of Terminal B.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Wait, then why are you still hanging around?
Gotta guard the stuff. Bosses don't look kindly on missing cargo, and it gives me time to work on my rhymes.
Oh boy.
Working on these rhymes clearly leads to muscular atrophy. Make sure you don't get hooked on poetry.
Wow. Who do you think could be conducting the drug trade then?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
He's a poet. Oh, we're not good at that, but we're gonna do it anyways.
Your best
Nope.
verse. You don't even have a bad verse in here. Just tumbleweed and liquor stains. Wait, no. What are you doing?
She broke me. She fucking broke me.
That's brutal, man. But you know, time will...
No, stop. He's already mortified.
No, Tommy. These are my rhymes. Listen. She fucked me till I bled.
That's,
Oh no, my morality!
In the name of God, what are you doing?
It's not real, guys. It's not my actual thoughts. It's a poem.
Yeah, I get that, and it's cool, but...
Oh, can I not stop? I will never be the same again. She's always there. Fuck the case. Fuck everything. Total doom.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. These are your rhymes. They're from your life. Doesn't matter if they're robust, they're honest. So, thanks, man.
Yes. And I also thank you for stopping. We have a drug investigation to return to. How about we do that?
Yeah. Ooh, we can do empathy. What do you see in his eyes?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of Forburg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further.
To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
What's beyond the border?
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
Hello, GTA. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How was... Wow, that came out really weird in my head. Sorry. I hope you had a good day, and I hope your evening is going well, and you're chilling. Hope you've gotten food or hydrated. I hope you're being responsible. What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
He emerges from the reverie. Really? You can tell me.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know? I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
What's going on? We're trying to, well, one, because we have the suspects but no evidence, we need to get certain things going to order to get things to levy evidence from other people. But while we were doing that, we were talking to Joyce Messy, I think was her name, who was the representative of the union workers in the trade talks with the big corporate people. She told us that there was drugs in the lorries and we need to figure out this drug issues. And in chat earlier, we were talking about Addies, which is a drug, because I was like, so, because the Sima, I don't know if you met Sima before, Sima brought up disco ELYSIUM, and I was like, yo, that sounds like a drug, and it sounds wild, and I would take it. I would take it depending on the strength of it and how it was manufactured, because we don't do drugs, kids. We're not contributing to the bad opium crisis that exists in this world. So no, we be good. But that being said, if certain drugs are legal, Addy does not support drugs. I support disco ELYSIUM, the Addies. Addies as a drug is okay, but real drugs, no. Unless it's legal in your country, like weed. I am in a country in where weed is legal. So, like, yeah, I'm okay with that. And wine. Yeah, wine. Hello, Shade. Hello, hello. We always talk about wine. I mean, wine doesn't need to be talked about. Wine is just here at all times. It's just our vice. And it's okay if y'all in chat don't want to drink wine. If you want to learn about wine, we will gladly have that just chatting stream one day. Which, oh boy, would be a whole thing. I would take pictures of the wine that I have and be like, we're explaining this one. But you don't have to, if you don't drink, don't drink. But yeah. Thank you for the stretch, Doc. Thank you. Dog, imagine your name being one letter off from being named a drug. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, huh? Wait, is my name that? Huh? Am I just an idiot? Well, I am just an idiot. But like, now I'm curious. Very curious. My head hurts taking Addy. Oh my god, it's a self-advertisement. Oh, your original... Oh, I see what you mean. What your original name would have been, my grandma said it sounded like a drug. And you were saved that? Okay, good. I mean, kids can be mean. So when you're growing up and you have a name that's really close to something and they happen to have heard it, it could be bad news and a bad time growing up. So good thing your name was not that, I'm hoping. But yeah. No, I'd be like yeah. Yeah, I don't support drugs if it's illegal. I don't support drugs if it's bad for you. If it's legal and it has no major consequences, or it actually helps you and is good for you, then take them. If they're prescription drugs, definitely take them. But don't overdose on it. Take them as prescribed upon its label by your by your general physician, or any other medical physician that has given you the prescription for those drugs. Because we don't abuse the drugs here. That being said, I have a lot of drugs, but I don't abuse them because I need them. My body needs them. Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
Just use it in moderation. Yeah, and don't smoke. Yeah, if like again, if you already smoke and yeah, I can't promote smoking, but I also understand it's hard to quit, and I understand if you have it under like quote unquote under control, that you're not chain smoking and you're only having like what, one a day or something. Fine, I understand that. I don't judge you for it. It's fine. If you're also a social smoker, that's also fine. You here, being here, you are not pressured to do drugs, smoke, or drink. I am a terrible person to myself, so I drink lots and occasionally smoke, and I do the wacky tobacco. I do don't smoke near me. Okay, we don't smoke near shade, but it's okay. So if you do it on your own, again, and if you respectfully do your things away from other people that don't want to do those things or like experience them, then like that's all that matters. Just be respectful of others and treat yourself well. Hell yeah, wacky tobacco. Yeah. I mean, I don't actually smoke by wacky tobacco as much as like it seems like I do. It's mainly edibles. I like my edibles. It's easy. I'm not gonna lie. And I make bomb ass brownies. I'm sorry. I also like I'm very good about like not putting too much. Okay. I don't condone this if it's illegal for where you are. For me, it's legal. I live in a country where it's been legalized and it is monitored and controlled for the most part by provinces under the federal act. But yeah, I make really good brownies in which it's not too strong and you like people just legitimately mellow out and you feel it, but you don't feel it too much that you're just like, oh, what the fuck's going on? It's just like you chill. I like chill vibes, as you could tell. That's why we're doing RPGs and visual novels on this channel. What's it like to miss someone? Oh, that's a deep question, my dude.
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss my gun. I lost it.
You lost your gun? Oh man, that's bad news. Especially here in Martinez. I hope you find it soon before things turn foul. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
I mean, I want to know who the third person is. What did I gain? I feel like I get respect monument. I feel like I gained nothing here. But okay. Yeah. I also saying I said I smoked, but I haven't smoked in like ages. So it's like I actually quit. I can safely say I quit. A century ago.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay, who else? Oh, wait, there's this thing?
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes and colors.
Good, proud of you. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't much of a smoker anyways. I was a social smoker, so like it worked out fine.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
The vendor takes a pair of sunglasses and sticks them under your nose. Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Oh, good. Still a good thing to leave behind. Yeah, I think the fact that like when vaping got introduced to the mainstream and like everyone was doing it, it was so obnoxious and I hated it so much that I was like, nah, we're just gonna quit altogether.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Try again. Maybe you can find some interesting sunglasses in the box.
No.
Fuck!
All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Yeah, the vapors can be obnoxious. Anyone that makes one thing their entire identity obnoxious. I'm sorry, what do you mean? I made this whole stream my fucking personality. No, I didn't. Have I ever? I think when I've hyper fixated, I had that consume my personality for like a week or yeah, at least a week, because I'm sorry, when something I hyperfixate, I'm just like, this is my life. This is my life right now. This anime, this singular character in this anime, 100% my life. This is who I am. Has it happened on multiple occasions? Yes. But like I know it's short lived, so I usually am just like completely quote unquote normal, at least my normal, after a week of hyperfixation. The thing with smoke is that I literally can't breathe around it. It's so vile to me. No, that's a good it's a good reaction to protect yourself, to stay away from what is literally toxic for you. So like, yeah, it sucks if your reaction is so strong to it that you react in a way that you don't like, but like if it keeps you away from something that's bad for you, I mean, that's great. I grew up around smokers. I always hated it. I mean, okay, so people who are smokers that don't respect other people's space, I have a problem with. Like, I don't have a problem with any... for the most part, I never had a problem with people who smoked, even when I wasn't smoking or I wasn't a strong smoker. And I understand, yes, like, secondhand smoke is a whole thing, but whatever. I'm a vampire. I drink healthy people. I don't judge, but I don't care to be around smokers. Yeah, that's fair. But like, again, I have problems with people who... I get when you aren't given the space in public to have a smoke, and it's like, it's not crowded. It's like you try to like go to the side of a building away from people, or you go down the block where there's a lot less people, and like you have a smoke there, and then you can't help when people come past you. Like, that's a whole thing, and you try to blow the smoke up when you exhale instead of like straight ahead, so when someone walks by they don't walk straight into it. Like, those people at least are trying, and it's like it's the civil infrastructure of the world that doesn't allow them to be fully respectful. That's not their fault. I hate the people who like will literally hang out by a door in a crowd, and it's not even the smoker's pit area. It's just like that's where they are, and they just blow billows and billows of clouds of smoke, and I'm just like, you ain't cool. You ain't cool. Your style can be cool, and like, you might have been a cool person, but you being disrespectful, just like, you lost all those points. I'm sorry. The moment you become disrespectful intentionally is like a big ass problem for me. And I think that's why this is this space I try to keep, where like we all try to be mindful of one another. Like, we're a small community right now, and we're all generally respectful, which is why I don't think we've, like, Doc can speak for this, because Doc is usually the one banning or timing out, and I think Dai's not around right now, but he's lurking. Like, my mods have never had to like ban or time actual chatters out. It's always been bots, which is cool and totally great. Because we respect the respect rule. Like, we all come from different places in this world. We all have different cultures. We all have different understandings, and we have a different sense of humors and all that stuff. And that's totally great, and that's totally cool. And we try not to be disrespectful. And I try not to say anything that is too hot topic-y, but at the same time, I have opinions, and I am opinionated and stubborn. But yeah, I think for the most part, we're all been very respectful, and I love it. It's great, because this world is shit, and we all say we hate people. We all agree in this chat that we hate people, but at the same time, we all happen to get along, even if we're not close with one another. It's great. It's cozy times. I like being comfortable.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes.
But yeah, I'm glad it's just been bots.
Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
We're gonna put the visor back.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
No. I feel like he's got drugs. Like, he seems like he's high. No.
The speakers below are banged up.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
But like, who's the third person we can talk to? Because there's 3 people around the lorries. Who the frick is the third person? We've talked to him. We've talked to the lady. The jam mystery. Interrogate the drivers about the smuggling. Yeah. Is he a driver? Is the racist a driver?
Hello, compatriot.
Ah.
Have something to discuss?
You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
He takes a long drag on a cigarette. Hey, I love your stuff. I'm a graphic designer offering people deals and would love to work with you to make super cool pieces. If you're interested, message me on Discord. Big booty bitches. Shade. I mean, okay. I'd like, So, okay. I remember getting all these from in Twitter, and like, it still fucking happens. It's so annoying. Cause like, I understand that you want to pitch, like you sell it like a pitch. Even if you're not a bot, you want to sell yourself like a pitch. But like, it sounds so bloody, like sleazy. If you're like, if this is genuinely how you approach people for business, it's like, why? Like, they're evolving. Oh my god, I know. It's like the fact that like some of them are like going into Discord servers, and then people with the setting that they can message people in mutual servers. It's like, no, buddy, that's the #1 way to get blocked and banned. And like, hi, I'm a bot funny. It's just like, but like, there's okay, the way that bots like approach with the very corporate pitch, it's just like, there's no intonation, there's no individuality to it. It's all just like, it's like, this is what it comes from AI artists. It just kills me. I hate it, and it's so obvious. And I'm like, get better, get good. If you're gonna scam people, get good at it. I feel so bad for saying that. I'm just like, I'm sorry, scamming is an art, so if you want to get good at it. Like, yeah, they do follow and stuff, and they actually have a back and forth conversation, but it's so like, the number of like blocks I do. Thankfully, it's not too frequently, but every once in a while, they'll come in like waves. There'll be nothing, and then all of a sudden there'll be like so many, and I'm just like block, 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 and then it's quiet again. It's great. But like, as a person that sometimes can message very corporate like speak, I try not to, but sometimes I do. And if I sound I could be passive aggressive, I usually am being passive aggressive. Like, there's super casual, there's professional, and then there's passive aggressive, the way I can talk. My normal, like, I sound like this. Like, I write like I talk. I also write emails like I talk, so it's never like super professional, but it's also not really a back and forth type of sounding thing. I don't know, it's weird. This is my problem for writing emails for so long. And then, Oh, my passive aggressiveness are amazing. I think I sent a screenshot of a very passive aggressive email I had sent one time. And it wasn't even like a long chain. It was like a 4 email chain, and I was very passive aggressive in this 4th email. And they were just like, "Holy shit, you a clever bitch." And I was like, "Of course I'm a clever bitch, because I don't need to be told to HR being like, this person's mean." And I'm just like, I'm just stating facts. Like, I'm sorry they couldn't use their brain to figure this out, and I helped their brain for them get to where they needed to be. I did not say that per se, but like in general. But it's also like the professional sounding gets points across, and when you speak, it doesn't have to be formal business. It's just like you speak bluntly and to the point, and you don't really have a kind of like camaraderie or super friendliness, like you're not buddy buddy type of vibe to your email. Like, that's totally fine. I find those emails, but even like messages between friends, it's like I will straight up say, "Hey, I was last time we talked, we were I think this was like, I don't remember who I texted, but this is actually someone I actually texted, IRL friend, that's like one of my really close friends. And I was like, "Hey, last time we talked about this. I found this for us. Do you want to go to this? I like the time slots are this, this, and this. I prefer this because I'm busy at this time and I would like to be home at like whatever. Does that sound okay with you?" And it was like such a formatted thing of you only had to read. It gave you all the information that they needed, and like or that at the time that I thought that they needed, and they just responded with like a choice, and it was the most efficient conversation ever. It's just how I talk sometimes. It was so efficient, and it's just like, yeah. And then it was done. Wait, you get passive aggressive emails, Vonnie? Why? Why? Why would people have the need to be passive aggressive to you? Like, why? Okay, you don't need to air your grievances if you don't want to share. That's totally okay. I'm sorry if I'm putting you on the spotlight. Like, oh, okay, good. Oh, I was worried. I was just like, I will fight them for you. Yeah. But like, fuck them. Yeah, as per my last email, I've actually only used that line once. I bought I'm pirata. I mean, okay, so there's... I understand passive aggressive, like being on the receiving end of passive aggressiveness is not fun. I'm sometimes on the end of passive aggressiveness, and it sucks big time. I think I hate people who just constantly send a passive aggressive email, or like you send an email request as a follow up or something, and their first and only response is instantly passive aggressiveness. Those people can fuck off. 'Cause like, why are you coming in with this hostility when I'm asking you a simple question that I may or may not know? And like, it's not like it's a repeat question. If it's a repeat question time and time again, then like I kind of understand the slight hostility, because I'm like that. Like, but I also I'm a type of person that recognizes when I've repeated a question so many times in so many different instances that I'm just like, hey, I know I've asked you this like several months ago, and I should have written down how to do it, but I didn't. Can you help me again? Thanks. I'm sorry. And I'm just overly apologetic. I don't know if that's the Canadian in me or just like the brokenness in me, but I'm extremely apologetic because I'm just like, don't hate me. I need help. Yeah, but when people are being passive aggressive right off the bat, I'm like, no. Check your attitude at the door, because you are now ruining the whole like flow of communication by purposely not answering questions that I'm asking to get let's just use the phrase project, to get the project going and flowing. Like, no, that's not good communication. It was a bad habit of mine when I was younger. I used passive aggressiveness with people when I was upset, though I feel I've grown as a person since. Good. I'm glad. And like I'm kind of impressed that you did that as a kid because that's a skill. But like sarcasm is not passive aggressiveness. When sometimes people say something and I'm just like, no shit, Sherlock, because it's like it's kind of obvious and they know it's obvious the moment I say it, and it's a funny, but it's also like it's sarcasticness of it. But I find passive aggressiveness with people that you know and it's being done in goodwill and in humor, then I don't think it's terrible. I think it also comes with like knowing who you're talking to and if they're okay, like if they're the type of person that can work and bounce off of your passive aggressive slash sarcasm slash dryness. Yeah. It's. But like if you're just being an asshole all the time, like yeah, I'm glad you fixed that. If you were being an asshole all the time, Shade. You called yourself out, so I'm gonna call you out too. Drugs.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage.
Oh my god, this racist.
Economic sabotage.
So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez.
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
Oh, buddy.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
He puffs on his cigarette. Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most of the commoners have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Ass cancer, what the fuck?
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Ooh, I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling and Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Oh. Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang. That beady-eyed South Samaran.
Oh, he's racist fucked.
His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Wait, the street vendor south of here? That guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealang a visit then.
Guess so.
He grins, contented with himself. Bye, fuck. Yes, save so I can move. Thank you. Also, Jesus, 1 o'clock in the game. Ayah. Keep going, keep going. Eee! Thank you for the hydrate, Doc. Thank you, thank you.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
So, Sealing, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my person.
He smiles. We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam. I'm super into. Okay, don't quote me on that. Like, I'm reading the game.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But, I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole.
He stops to think. I was looking at a different tab and that was hilarious out of context. Well, fuck you, buddy.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
He spreads his arms. So you forgot to tell me.
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Thank you for the hydrate, GTA. Thank you. Ceiling, my source tells me you're the one transporting drugs for the Union.
No! That's insane! It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh?
Why are you so defensive? Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of, Ceiling?
Look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
We're buddies, Ceiling. Help us out. No one will know it's you.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Which lady? Which lady? Is it the one that seems drugged out out of her mind? Because I think it's her.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
He points north.
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Could she be associated with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Dazed out? Strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can...
Okay, I'm not listening to him because, like, what female driver? Okay, there's only the one, that pale driver. The one that was, like, reminiscing about that, singer guy with the tragedy of a actual opera song. So good. It sounds so good. I would love to listen to it. But there's no other female driver. Her? No.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you?
Nope. Are you a female driver? Are you in disguise? It's you being crippled a lie.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
No. The map tab in your journal is all the white checks that you can retemp. You can reattempt? What? The map on my journal is reattempt. What? So are these ones I can reattempt? What? Well, that's news to me. Okay. Okay, we need to find out who the lady driver is. There's only like one lady. Oh shit. Not that way. Well, there's one lady by a lorry. And it's Pale Driver. Ma'am. Ma'am, speak to me in some sanity.
Hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
Alright, are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here.
I'm not that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
Oh god, lady. So you're not the driver everyone is terrified of.
I'm only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Why are you scary to the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Oh. You said long haul. That's...
The big ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just...
She hums along as if to a track on repeat.
In the middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
Then who's the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
That's all I need to know, thanks.
Oh, Sim.
Okay, who? Hey, Jefe. My dude. Oh wait, I can heal my morale. Yes, go.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh. He shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with the drug business.
Man, I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too. Now I see why.
What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do.
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part, not trickery.
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
You said she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She's emo.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
It's not snitching. It's just a few questions. No, let's be nice. I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not? Stop it!
And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on. Her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
The pain it was causing her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. Don't expect you to be pals. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that information. It's right here. The answer is right here. You just need to ask him. Come on, do it.
Oh, fine, I'll drop the matter for now.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes, too.
Okay, we'll talk to the racist. Racist! Racist!
Hello, compatriot. You have something to discuss?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then why are you smirking?
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does? The lady driver?
No. He means La Puta Madre.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Okay.
Yeah, him.
Who's the puta?
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Thank you for the follow, Decrepit 90s Kid. Thank you. And welcome. Hope you enjoy cozy times.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is. It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Make him tell you what you know.
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it?
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Oh, which aggressive one. I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand? I've been to your fucking lorry, I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down, you hear me? What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go on a police radio station saying this guy told Mother to fuck off. Oh, all these are good threats. I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand?
Fucking homo cop.
A globule of sweat gathers at his brow.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Where exactly is her lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Okay. Okay, what green lorry? What green lorry? Okay, now I'm excited, but what green lorry? What are you talking about? What? Oh, how goes the playthrough? Hello, Decrepit. Hello. The playthrough is going really well. I love the voice acting. I love the art. I already knew I was gonna love the art. That's why I purchased it. The voice acting I wasn't expecting, and it's amazing. And I'm a big story-driven game player, so this being well written and being very cohesive is amazing.
Green found A to Z Contemporaire is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Do I sometimes get lost because I take too long to play this game sometimes? Yes, but I take notes. I've been obsessing about this game for years, so I feel you. Yeah. What do you... Okay, I can simp after this game. This game is so good. But yeah, like, it deserves all, like, the fanfare it's around it and, like, the recommendations, the push for them, and, like, this, like, it's so good. It's so good. And, like, I didn't create my own build for the main character. I picked one of the pre-builds. I think I picked the psychology one, the more psychological based one. And I'm somewhat curious of how, like, having different builds and choose, like, I don't know. It's a long game, so if I have time, I'll probably play it again off stream, making different choices, doing different builds, because it's so good.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
The lieutenant peeks inside. Try to peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and two steering levers. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
We try the door handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
How are we going to get this open, Kim?
Use the pry bar to smash the window.
I know, I'm holding it!
From the inside.
Good idea.
I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Yeah, you can definitely do this game a ton of different ways. What's your couple type? I'm pretty... can I see it from here? Yeah, I did this. I did the psych. I did the psych with a little bit of motorics. But yeah. This is where we're at. I believe this is it. Yeah, not this one. Not this one, right? This is the one you wanted. Yeah, this is where we're at right now. Did it take us like 6 streams to finish the first day? Yes, so I'm going through this game very slowly. Oh, the whole like sorry apocalypse cop stuff. I'm kind of just clicking whatever seems interesting at that point. I'm just like, do I feel wild? And then I click it. Or like, do I feel like we should like not hurt ourselves? Then I'll like click that. And I was like, does this make us sound like someone to feel sorry for, or does this make us sound pathetic? Because if it makes us sound pathetic, we don't do. If it makes people feel bad for us, we do. We go by my mood, which isn't very consistent, but it's what it is. Oh, good vibes only for first playthroughs? Yeah, 100%. I mean, I was just here for the story. I thought this was a lot more linear with a lot less choices, and I didn't realize you can go back and redo certain choices. Like, that's always an option in RPGs, but I didn't realize, like, these certain things are ones that you have to, like, kind of try for. I didn't realize you can go back, and I was like, oh, game change. But yes, we're gonna... Wait, are we wearing? Can we? I can't dress. I can't dress when we're... Smash it.
With a firm grip, you raise the pry bar, a glint of light catching on the tip. Call down the hammer of truth and justice. Release your secrets, Lorry Cabin.
Smash it apologetically? Nah, just smash it.
The window shatters, and droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
Subtle,
says the lieutenant and sticks his hand in the window, like a common car thief, and then opens it.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Ooh, let's admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bare.
Sexy.
The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly.
Enough of the posters.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard, and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Ooh, pull out the toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Open it, open it, open it.
It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Yep.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
I'm still hungover? We've slept! My god!
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His thought trails off.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
Radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
this is a hangover of mind-destroying proportions. Might take a long time to come back from that. I know, but like, come on. We woke up, we had no memory, we were hungover, and then we had a whole day of sobriety, and then we went to bed again, and we've had half a day. It's 1:30 in game. We've had half a day of sobriety in game, like a day and a half of sobriety. We should be better now. Maybe a little gut rot. Maybe a little bit of a headache. But we should be better by now. Not this hungover. Like, thinking shouldn't hurt.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Ooh, what else is there? Wait, no. Why would anyone need so many radio stations?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
Is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
He's not a great he's not had a great breakfast burrito yet. I don't get past my hangovers till I've had a great breakfast burrito. It tracks. I mean, okay. So, when I've been hungover, so my hangovers are usually gut rot. I usually don't have hangovers with headaches. It's always 100% gut rot. I take 2 bites of anything and I'm just like, I'm good. I'm done. Like, there's no saving me. And like, I'm a person that loves food. So like, when you take away my enjoyment in food from me because of the hangover and the enjoyment I had the night before, I get so very fucking upset. So like, just like I would. You know what? A good croissant set, like, that felt weird to say. A croissant breakfast sandwich sounds great. A go-to thing that's like when I'm hungover that I can stomach is always just like croissant, a warmed up croissant with butter and a little bit of lox slices and do I usually put like avocado in it? I don't usually put avocado in it. And like maybe I'll fry up a single egg. Any more than 1 egg I can't do. And yeah, that's usually a breakfast. If I don't have lox, then I do mushrooms because I usually always have mushrooms in my fridge. This is my hangover cures, by the way, because it's small enough and like light enough for me to stomach and not feel sick. But then it's also giving me so much protein. I need the hangovers to go away. Okay, it hurts me so much. Or if I can't even stomach that or have the strength to even do that, I just eat the croissant plain as day. Don't even need to warm it up. A croissant. So good. Fresh croissants. Oh my god, I love croissants. I love butter. Food that is heavy in butter. So croissants, shortbread. I can't think of anything else at the moment. But oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god. A croissant. So good. I love like fresh croissants are so good. Like it's like it's whole, like fresh bread. Like fresh loaf of bread. I will eat plain. So good. Hello, Spirit. Hello. French bread. Nothing wrong with French bread is so good. Like, I can't think of breads right now. Because, like, all I'm thinking of is just, like, baguette and croissants and, like, pain au chocolat. That's another one. It's so good. But, like, just, like, even fresh pain de sal. And so good. Even fresh sourdough, just a fresh loaf of bread, plain as day, so good. A cinnamon roll, I would say a non-icing cinnamon roll is really good too, but it's also just like, I love cream cheese icing, so I need it in my veins. Grease is the cure you need for alcohol? No, not for me. I will throw up. I will feel nauseous because so I understand, like, it's the heavy feeling of grease for me. Like, so any food that is heavy, I don't like when I'm hungover. It's just too much too fast. So like anything that like is light. That's why I normally eat 2 eggs for like 2 eggs. But when I'm hungover, I can barely do one. So like a grease is not my friend. But potatoes? Yes. Potatoes I love. Bacon, I could do a couple strips of bacon, but like an avocado, yeah. Avocado, yes. But yeah, I know everyone's like grease, all this stuff. I know it helps so many people. So many people. But like not for me. I am no. I mean, I eat a lot on a normal day, and like I will eat a lot of terrible shit for me, and I'm perfectly fine because it's not my main sustenance. Like thank you blood donors for giving me my main sustenance. I eat food for pleasure. So like I eat a lot of food, and I eat a lot of shit food for me. But the moment I'm hungover, I cannot do so many foods. It's just like, nah. Like cereal is also great. Cereal is underratedly great. Like you don't have it for a while, and then all of a sudden you're just like, French kiss. This is what you needed. That crunch, perfect. Get stoned and buy a chorizo breakfast burrito because hangover gone. I mean, I'm not usually. No, I usually don't get high enough to get hungover from being high. Oh, to help with the hangover, get stoned. No. When I'm hungover, it's just like I just gotta like. I wake up, I drink some like I wake up and I'm perfectly fine, and then because my hangovers are gut rot, they sit in like a couple like a little bit. They either hit me right away when I wake up, or they hit me hours after I wake up. So I'll like wake up, drink some water, do my normal stuff, and then all of a sudden, like an hour later, I'm just like, not good. So I'll have like something just to put in my stomach, and it's usually just a piece of bread, and then I'll just die on the couch for a while or something. A hangover from getting high, is that a thing? Not from weed. I mean, you can green out, but like not really from weed, but like from other things, which we do not promote being used here because in most places it's illegal still, so no. It's just Addy with a debuff when she can't eat heavy foods. I know! The hangovers are debuffs. Sucks. Anyways, what else is here?
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox.
Check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye.
Oh.
A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Oh.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
He likes where this is going.
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
The lieutenant's eyes light up behind his prescription lenses. Lens? First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Now we know for certain who is the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
Oh. This would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
Are we?
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls.
Wait, there was something else, wasn't there?
But one odd deep sandpaper
Yeah.
adds
Look around.
The movie stars
Oh.
are still
Okay.
close the rusty
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Okay, we can chat. We can chat, bud. Hey, buddy. Wait, so you're on day 2? I am on day 2.
Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net. I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
So it turns out this is connected to the Union or whatever.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
What about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
We've disappointed Kim.
Desire always plays a role.
Maybe the trader is some sort of cinephile.
Yes, well...
He doesn't say more.
Unimportant.
Will the RCM open an investigation into this?
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
He stops to think. What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay. Debrief over?
Debrief over. After you.
Thanks, bud! But yes, we are on day 2. It takes me a really long time to go through these games, because as you can see, I chat with chat a lot. So I get distracted by chat a lot. And it's also, we took like a month break from playing this in October for spooky games. Oh yeah. The Addy boys. No, good, honestly, I swear I never see people finish this quest on day 2. No, I mean, what? I mean, okay, I get lost easily, like, I am, like, overwhelmed with how much, like, quests I have, and I'm also just, like, I have so much shit to do, so I'm only going with the ones that are, like, in my forebrain right now, which is, like, at the beginning of the stream, I didn't have this quest, so I was just like, what should I do? And I was like, Joyce, let's find Joyce, because a couple of these connect to Joyce, and then we picked up this one, and I was like, I guess I'll do this one now, because it makes sense in my head, and it's still fresh in my brain. What is this video game doing in my TED Talk? I know. I'm sorry. I mean, we having good times. The video game's the background noise while you enjoy your TED Talk.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not particularly look happy to see you. Oh, I can't do that. Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprint. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
Ooh. No, do the honor. You've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? Stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Titus's voice? No. Okay, whose voice do I really like? Actually, I mean, all of their voices suit them so well, and I'm just like, yes. I mean, enjoyed to listen to Titus. I don't like Titus's accent, but the gravel in his voice, yes. But the accent I can do without. But like, I didn't know this game had voice acting when I bought it because I'm so used to visual novels and I just read. So when this had voice acting, I was just like so pleasantly surprised, and it was good. The fact that even the narrator's voice was just like delivered different tones, I was like, yes, I'm here.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
The narrator, who apparently this was his first voice acting gig, excuse you? This was his first? I'm sorry. Damn. He got chops. Like, I'm sorry, if this is the first gig, like, good for you. If all he had was, like, small one-liners prior to, or, like, demos, then, like, fine. Whatever. But, like, damn. Good job, narrator.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing, she runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman size.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat, he left 2 sets of footprints. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
I can't establish authority. Thick. Okay, we go to Joyce. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate, dog. Thank you. Joyce is up here. Oh, I could have gone down. Whoops. Ooh, keep going, boys. Keep running. Keep it going. Keep them schmoving. Hello, Joyce. Madame Messier.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I spoke with the lorry men at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Gimme, skill points, yeah! What? Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter.
Yes, it does.
And I do apologize.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, cat. Hello. How was stream? Also, if you're tired, feel free to just lurk or go to sleep or eat. Well, no, you should eat and drink. But I hope your stream went well.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
It was good. Good. I'm glad. How'd you be? I be cozied up and wrapped in a blanket and reading socks and playing my RPG, a great RPG, well written one. That it's like reading a bedtime story. It's great. Yeah, we have good chill vibes here today. We're just relaxing. So this is the lurk friend. This is a very well. Most of my streams are lurk friendly. This is a very lurk friendly stream. Oh yeah, that sounds hell yeah, that sounds magical. It's so cozy. It's so great. Yeah, if you need background noise. Also, okay, hang on. I don't have your Twitter linked up to the shout out. I wish I could, but not every streamer has Twitter, which is annoying. But Kat has a your character here commissions open. Also, I'm pretty sure Kat's commissions in general might be open for certain things. So on her Twitch, it should be in her panels that to get to her comms, she has stuff open. I got you. Because I might be reaching out to you soon. But Kat has great, cute little things. She's a great artist. She's so cute. We okay, at this channel we are connected to a lot of great talented artists and talents here. I don't understand how you all found me, and like how I'm lucky to know genuinely good people who make genuinely good art. My mama included. My mama be my best. Thanks for the double shout out. The new reindeer commission, yes. But yeah, this is like, yeah. I'm like, you're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later. Oh, soft tacos. I'm in. But yeah, we have oh yeah, like Vonnie's like my mama, Vonnie mama, amazing. Like she made me, and like if we hang on, if I do the thing. You go on Vonnie's card, like you see the stuff that she's done, like when it comes to like assets, stream assets, VTuber assets, models, illustrations. Yeah, your illustrations are on there too, right? Yeah. And Kat is also a great artist. I don't know who else is in this chat right now that is like an artist, but oh, I can't. Like, the talent is amazing. And yeah, I'm like, yeah. This is where I break when I start to appreciate the people and their many talents. It's just like, yeah. I can't stress enough how talented Bonnie and Kat are, and like super nice, super sweet. Oh my god, this like it just like even just talking to them, you get like, even if you don't talk to them on a personal level, if you talk to them in like the professional setting too, there's yeah, they both got you. And like yeah, and I'm so jealous of people who get to talk to Vonnie at cons and like express to your face how good you are and how much they appreciate your talents. And you're like I get upset that I can't get all your items because I'm not at every con, and and like you don't have every item, and I don't expect you to ever have every item that you have at a con in a store, but like no, I'm not gonna stop. I just can't. And like if you are also a streamer that is into merch, Vonnie will help with merch. We just, all the coziness. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop. No, we just like, I mean, even if you don't stream and you just want, even if you don't stream or you don't have anything that's like a public social media form of platform, if you, hello, Zell, Zell is also an artist. I don't know if Zell's commissions are open, but Zell is also an artist. Jesus Christ. You came at a time of me like tweeting, like pushing out the artists. That's what you came in on. Like, again, if you don't have a stream or any like, like quote unquote professional, but hi Kaya, hello. Fuck, why is it now? Jesus Christ. If you're not a streamer and if you have an OC, or even if you don't have an OC and you want to become an OC or whatever, like, the artists here will be great, and like they do amazing illustrations. And I know not everyone reaches out to artists to commission them for illustrations, which is like, unless they're like doing skebs or whatever, but it's just like, nah, people have amazing fucking talent. And here in this chat, like three people right here that can art. A talent that I can never do and never understand in like all my centuries of living. Like, am I jealous? A little bit. But is it good jealousy? Yes. You guys are just too good. Too good. But hello, everyone that stopped by. I hope everyone's having a good day, good night, and good time zones. And like taking care of yourselves. You better be fucking taking care of yourselves and drinking and eating. I know some of you that have been here have been, so good. If you use me as background noise to cook and to order food and to consume your food, I'm okay with that. But yes. No, not me. No, not me. No, not me. I have nil talent. Nil, nothing, zilch. I just got breakfast and logged into PC. Yay, we're here for foods. But yes. Yeah, just take care of yourselves. And like, yeah, I've been lucky that everyone here is like talented and cozy and like awesome people. Because if you were shit people, you would not be able to chat and chat. So, it's all good vibes. I love it.
The lieutenant is about to
It's also like, this is bedtime story time. I'm in a good mood. Thank you for the stretch talk. Thank you. Yeah, it's cozy vibes always set me off. God damn it. Let the lieutenant handle it.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I am sure you understand.
Honestly, okay, so this emote, I know it's a typical like cozy emote, but like I'm almost wrapped up just like that because my blankets are comfortable. I grabbed my second blanket, okay? I have a lot of throw blankets. I have 2 on me. I have 2 more sitting on my couch that I can put on.
Of course,
I just want to be cozy.
In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
I'm glad you're having a good stream and you sound a lot more happy today. When did I not sound happy? I've just been tired. When did I not sound happy? Addy needs a stream snuggie. Okay. Speaking of stream snuggie, I was on TikTok and like I saw this practically a snuggie. And like it will become my stream blanket / stream snuggie because like yes, everyone does need a stream blanket at least. Unless you're in a really hot place that you don't want a blanket, then you don't have to. Just be cozy. But like if you live in a place that has cool temperatures, yes, I promote having a stream blankie. But so I was on TikTok. I saw this snuggie, but like you know how snuggie essentially is like an open back and like. Yeah, it's the open back and it's super long and somewhat in the way and cumbersome to move around with, and it's just like, ugh. Anyways, so this thing I found was like a snuggie hoodie in which it goes on like a regular hoodie and it's not a zip up, it's a button up or whatever. It's like thick snuggie material, well, not blanket material. It's like a super thick snuggie, better than a snuggie. I don't know what it's made out of. I forgot what it's made out of. But it's super thick, super warm. It's not super long and cumbersome. Sounds like a onesie with a hood. No, but it doesn't have feet. It's just like a longer, literal, like, fluffy hoodie. Anyways, and so you open it. It's got pockets. It's got pockets for... Okay. Earlier, if you weren't here earlier in chat, we discussed pockets. It has pockets for days. It has 2 deep set inside pockets. And it has 4 deep set outside pockets. And I'm like, yo, I don't need that many pockets that actually hold shit, but I need pockets. So I was like so on board. I think it also did have a hood, so that was pretty much a yas. And Addy going full circle with a pocket rant. Fuck yeah, I will rant about pockets any day. I'm sorry. Again, going back to that, like, give me pants that are cute, fashionable, fit me well, and have pockets. Like, I don't need to hold my big ass wallet with all my gift cards that I never use. I need pockets that'll at least hold my phone, and I can move around without my phone squishing into my freaking thigh. Like, or have the fear of my phone falling out of my butt pocket. Because currently I'm in a situation where butt pocket is the only pocket that fits my phone, and that is a dangerous place in which, like, that phone can fall out when I that phone can fall out. I can get pickpocketed easily. Like, nah. And then my eyes aren't on that. Like, how am I supposed to know? Like, the butt pocket is the only pockets that are holding my phone. And like, what do you mean? What do you mean, Kaya? What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? But like, you have a purse for a reason? Yeah! You know what? Sometimes you don't want to... I'm sorry for the people that are using me for cozy streams. Zell started this. Sometimes you don't want to fucking carry a purse. Sometimes a purse... There's no purse small enough other than a fucking clutch, and a clutch cannot hold my wallet. A clutch is, like, tiny. It holds, like, 2 cards. Nothing else. Maybe a key. And you know what? My house needs 2 keys. So, like, I, like, need it. So, like, sometimes I don't want to carry a purse. Sometimes I want to go to the grocery store that is, like, a 5-minute walk away and, like, just put in my keys, my phone, and, like, 2 cards. That's all I want. You know what? The pant pockets can't do that. Even my athletic pants and my athletic shorts, those pockets can't hold that shit. I have to either hold them in my hand and get really... I have great finger dexterity because, like, you just get used to holding so much shit in your hands. And then, like, I have to leave things. So, like, no. Not every outfit works with, like, a fanny pack or a side bag or a hip hugger, like, whatever the fuck you want to call that bag. Not every outfit... I'm gonna reel it back now. Anyways, going back to this hoodie. It looks so comfortable. It's so warm. And the fact that you can open it and it's not, like, on top of you and you can walk around in it, I'm in. This is an open invitation to move to Canada to be cozy. Yes, but why do we want to move to Canada when we have so much snow? I mean, I'm in a place where there's not that much snow, thankfully. But like, yeah, I mean, if you are an enjoyer of winter and you want white Christmases with the potential of being snowed in, move to Canada. That being said, I like winter. Winter, I like fall. No, I like winter. I really like winter. I like having a fire. I like being wrapped up in like a pile of blankets and not being able to, you have to dig through the blankets to find me. I like having like warm, cozy ass pajamas and like, yeah. I just like being cozy. We talked about pockets on stream today when I streamed the Cat and Samson too. Damn! Apparently it's a pocket day. I'm sorry. No, you're not bullying me. You brought up an issue that's like an issue for life. Cause like, okay, about late 1800s. Yeah, I'm gonna say like 1860s. 1860s or 1870s, can't quite remember. Women dresses had deep ass pockets. And you know who invented purses? Men, because their outfits did not have pockets. And they created like this small little pouch purse for men to hold things because they didn't have pockets. Women's dresses had pockets. They went on for days because those layers of petticoats, days for pockets. Layers for pockets. And yes, I do like fire. There's no denying that. Arson. But like, because men created purses and they had to like do this, it then somehow, I forgot when, it then became marketed toward women to get these purses, and men then had the pockets, and it's never gone back. And that's been like a century and some of struggles. Like, I'm not for bringing back petticoats or well, actually, I like my corsets. I'm not for bringing back petticoats because those are really hard to maneuver in. But like, I'm here for bringing back outfits with the pockets that belonged on those petticoats because I miss them. They're great. They're amazing. Like, yes, men as a collectible invented purses and are suppressing pockets for women. Yes. I cast my vote every year. Thank you. To be fair, we don't carry a lot of stuff in our pockets because you put the... Okay, this isn't the case for everyone and not for every male, but like a lot of guys give their stuff to the women to hold. And I'm just like, bitch, nah. No. You hold your own shit. If you wanted to carry all that, you hold it. But it's also like, okay, think about it this way. How much stuff do you put in your jacket pocket? How much stuff do you put in your pants pockets? Like, imagine not having your jacket pockets and then your pants pockets, cut those in half. That's what, like, the depth in half. That's what you got. I just wish I had someone to give my stuff to hold. Yo, single Pringles salute here. It's fine. Healthy relationships are overrated. It's fine. Is this not just a wallet, phone, keys group? I mean, some days. No, I'm okay. Wait, I was gonna say like some days I am. If it's in the middle of summer and I know where I'm going and it's really quick and it's a quick walk for me, then like, yes, it's a wallet, phone, keys. But if I'm going, let's say, even like a 10-minute walk to like, to meet with someone for drinks, because yes, I live by a very, arealized, a good area for drinks. Yeah, it's a 10-minute walk for me because I had to be near food, drinks, and groceries. So I live like a 10-minute walk from like a 10 or I'd say like a 5-block length of good pubs. Sometimes I'm out all day and I'm in a city that fucking rains 10 months of the year and can rain at a moment's notice. Like, we can have great, nice weather in the middle of the afternoon and then all of a sudden, like, come evening, it's pouring rain. I need to have an umbrella. So I need a bag to hold my umbrella. Albeit this doesn't help the pockets argument because I'm not putting an umbrella in my pocket. But this is why I need the purse. This is why I carry more things. But like on a general basis, yes, it's phone, keys, and wallet. That's it. So wait. I have a bathroom connected to my office, so my headphones go down there, and all you could hear was Addy screaming, "You know what? Who made purses then?" I'm so glad you heard my yelling while you were in the washroom. I am very passionate about this, apparently. I'm sorry. I did apologize for yelling after I yelled the first time, so I regret nothing. Anyhow.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid
it was amazing. I'm glad. Okay, I'm gonna finish the Joyce interaction because I started it, and then we're gonna end stream today. Maybe we'll do like a few minutes of just chatting. I don't know, but we're gonna finish the Joyce situation. That's it for gameplay.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Iron and strawberries is a very interesting choice of words to describe a taste, and it's really weird that I already know what that tastes like. I've already heard about a connection between the lynching and strike, but I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric, or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat.
Let me the boots! I need to get the boots!
They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
What then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Execution? Hello?
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Ooh, I have to say, this is not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
She grabs hold of the mainsail.
if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
I mean, vive la revolution?
They would have to project strength and power.
I'm here for a coup. I'm sorry, I've also convinced 2 people to start small coups with certain groups, and they've successfully have done it, and I'm just like, I'm in a coup-enabling type of mood.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
Chaotic neutral at its finest? Yeah! I'm sorry. It's like, they told me the story of why they're starting a coup. And like, again, 2 different situations. 2 different coups started and 2 these people don't talk to each other. Well, they talk to each other, but, like, they have no reason to, where these coups happen, to be talking to each other otherwise. Anyways, so they explained their situations, completely unrelated to one another, and I was just like, yes, why not? What would happen if you didn't start a coup? Like, and it'd be like, oh, we're stuck. And I'm just like, do you want to be stuck? And they're like, no. And I'm like, then start a coup. Like, if the coup doesn't happen, you can leave. And you're still in a win-win situation, whether you get the quote-unquote vengeance on someone. Like, no. And it's not really vengeance. It's more like they shouldn't be there because it's now becoming it's starting to be a toxic situation. So I'm just like, just leave. And make everyone realize the start of the toxicity, and make sure, and when you all leave, this person should then reflect on their actions. It's all great. I'm terrible. I like the way you think. You're welcome. I think the confrontation is inevitable.
It doesn't have to be like this. Nameless, badgeless officer of the citizens' militia. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Okay, we're gonna close this for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Oh yeah, we'll come back to you later, ma'am. But we're also going to... I want to increase my rhetoric. Fuck! Why can't I increase my rhetoric? God damn it. Can I increase? Oh, I can increase my physique. But fighting. But fighting. Yes. No, we're gonna accept that. Accept! Jesus Christ. Yeah, I still have more stuff to deal with you. That's okay. We're okay. We're good. Anyhow. Ooh, done. Jeez. Anyhow, we're going to save my game. Thank you, game save. And then we're gonna go to the main menu. Confirm. Thank you. Okay, so we're ending. I had to talk out my subs there. I'm not even drinking tonight. Anyhow, we are ending stream there. That I did not actually anticipate to be able to finish that task in the one. Don't worry about it, Zell. It's fine. Where's schedule? Where's my schedule? Anyhow, thanks for the cozy podcast. Thank you for the bit stock. Thank you. We always got the weekly podcast. I love our weekly podcast. I love my visual novels. I love my story time. I legit would read a book on air if I was not going to get copyright struck. So, yeah, that says a lot about me. So I think we're back tomorrow. Yeah, we're back tomorrow with Honkai Star Rail update because we gotta protect Ho Ho because she's so cute. She's so soft. She's so easily frightened. I'm like, girl, protect yourself. Thanks for the vibes. I love it. I'm glad you all enjoy it. I'm glad you're comfy. I love your cozy. And like, if you used it to get work done or just to have in the background or whatever, I'm glad. Again, I don't put lurk friendly because I'm a person that just always lurks in other people's streams anyways. I'm a big lurker. It sounds creepy, but I lurk a lot. So I like always, if you always stop by, if you come back again for whatever, just like chill. Like, just put it on. Don't have to say hi or anything. I'm not offended. I don't expect people to be here all the time. I just want you all to have cozy safe space. And if you choose to chat, and you want to stop chatting all of a sudden, totally cool. That's also okay. I appreciate Schmoll and cozy. So, this is like, we just be cozy times. But we are back tomorrow with Honkai Star Rail after the update, which reminds me, I need to update my Star Rail. Did I end up pulling for Topaz and Numbi? No, because did I realize I had enough Stellar Jade to make a 10 pull until actually, no, the banner's gone. I had realized today that I had enough and I did not. And I was like, but Numbi was so cute. So we'll just pull for Ho Ho. It's fine. And if you can't make tomorrow's stream, oh, I didn't say the time. Tomorrow is 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. GMT plus 9 time zone. So please do your math from that. That's the best I can give you. If you're not there, we will be back on Friday, same times, with my other gacha addiction, Reverse 1999, which I'm just like, yas, history. I am such a nerd, histories. But yeah, we just like chills. Because Honkai Star Rail is heavy. Oh my god, game, why are you so loud? Gotta turn my game down. Honkai Star Rail, I haven't touched the story since like 2 banners ago. So there's a lot. And a lot of the companion quests I also haven't done. So there's a lot of that. It's more story time. This whole week, even though it's mostly gacha. Hello, Hazel. Hello. If you were lurking, that's totally cool. If you're just coming now, I'm sorry we're ending soon. But I hope your day is going well, Hazel. I hope you're paying attention in class. And I hope you're paying attention to your studies. And eating, and hydrating, and resting, and stretching, and taking care of yourself. Yes. Yeah, despite this being a gacha week, it's very much story-driven week. So it's multiple podcasts for everyone. If you just want to listen to someone just talk endlessly, or stories go on endlessly, This is the thing is Honkai Star Rail is in JP, so if you don't understand Japanese, this is hard. That one's hard for you to just listen to, but I gotcha. Been lurking the whole time because of class. Good. I'm glad you paid attention to class. I'm proud of you, Hazel. Very proud. You deserve the head pass. I give the head pass to Hazel. These are all for Hazel. Yeah, those are all for Hazel. TED Talks every day. I know. I talk a lot. I understand who I am. But yeah, but like reverse. Okay, yeah, reverse 1999. Honkai Star Rail tends to be. Honkai Star Rail tends to be like the ranty, like we share our pain and traumas type of TED Talks, and then reverse 1999 is a history TED Talk. So like, welcome. I would watch Addy's TED Talk about pockets. Why? I'm sorry. Like in the last. Mainly the last 80 years of fashion have screwed over women in their pockets and have forced women or others to buy purses. Actually, this shouldn't even be just women, just like the targeted women's fashion. But like, it's not just necessarily women. Like people, anyone can wear women's clothes, whatever, and like anyone can use as purses. If you want to use a purse, that is your choice. But like, don't deprive me of my pockets, because sometimes I have pockets and I don't want to put things in them because like the flow of the outfit gets disrupted. So I use the purse or a bag or whatever, or just my hands. But like, I hate it. I hate the pressure that society has just accepted within fashion to do this, and there's no other choice around it, and it's just frustrating. If it was an option, sure, but there's no option. So can we have 100-page PowerPoint about pockets? Maybe not 100 pages, but I can do 25. I can legitimately do a 25-slide PowerPoint about pockets, inclusive of a brief history, the change, and the purpose, and then the current state, and then what I wish for the future, and how we innovate. 100% will do it. History of pockets? Nah, I won't do a full history of pockets, but we'll have it in brief in like within 5 slides of that PowerPoint. I mean, learn how to make your own clothes and redesign the stuff you want, but to have better pockets. You know how expensive fabric is? Like, I'm sorry. Like, even just making my own cosplay half the time is, like, so expensive. And, like, the time it takes to make, like... Fast fashion is horrible because it just fills, like, landfills. And, like, fast fashion doesn't mean the clothes get recycled or anything. But... that being said, fast fashion gives me many of options. Whereas if I had to make my own clothes, you know how slow I would make my own clothes? Do you know how lazy I am? My mom's a tailor, I know. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so like, nah, I'm not about that. Even just like altering some of my clothes to like fit better in certain places, it's just like a pain in the ass. I'm not here about that. But yeah, like cloth is expensive. Anyhow, I'm not gonna go off on another fashion clothes rant. It'll be next time that we have like a 50-page PowerPoint about pockets. Imagine though. I wonder. I'm so curious what would happen if that's like if I did do like a quote unquote just like TED Talk on like pockets. What the fuck would happen? Yeah, I'm not curious enough to do it, but like I'm kind of curious to see what would happen. Just saying. Anyhow, I am going to end stream now. We would grade it. Oh no. 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 Would you do a live grading? Oh my god. No. No. That's just hurt. My anxiety could never. But anyways, I hope you all have a good day. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Go eat something if you haven't. Go drink something if you haven't. Please stretch because you've if you've been sitting around for a while, even if you've only been sitting for like half an hour, do a stretch because stretching is always necessary. It is good for you. Stand up, take a quick little walk around your room or something, and use that washroom if you haven't gone to the washroom. But thank you all for stopping by. Have a good night, have a good day, and good time zones. Bye bye.